Well, guys, I've decided to work on the go-kart some more, and we've actually got it mocked up, as you can see. What happened is I bought a ATV, like a Chinese ATV, 125cc or something like that, and I bought it from the scrapyard, very cheap, because my plan is to build a good go-kart, but as cheap as possible. So I took the back end and the engine from the ATV. I'm going to use it for this, and I got a little ahead of myself because I just got to weld the back end, but this is what I got so far, and this is kind of a little what it's going to look like. So I'm going to take this off now and measure and then weld the back end, so then we can have a rolling chassis. But I hope you guys like how it looks so far, and I'll get back to you after I do some welding. So in the frame, I notched out, I cut off the old engine mount, and then I cut off the ends of the pipe from there where the old tires used to be, because these tires are a lot bigger, and I notched out here and here for this rail to fit it. So I have to measure here and here to make sure it's straight, but this is what I'm kind of going for. So here's what I did. I welded these two rods here to connect to the frame and connect to the rear end, and then I welded along here on all the sides, and then I welded these triangle pieces to brace it more. And so now, me bouncing on it to show falling that it is now sturdy. And so now we just got to figure out where I could mount the engine, which will probably be somewhere in this area, and then we could have a running engine. So this is what I got for today. I'll come back when I work on the engine. Well, it's the next day, and I've decided that we're going to now mount the engine onto this. So the engine's right here, and we're going to mount it somewhere in this area. So what I got the four-wheeler right here, and I'm going to cut the bottom mounting plate. I'm going to cut right here to have the bracket for here, then get that on, and then make another bracket to hold it more firm. So once I get done with that, I'll come back to you guys and show you what I got. So here's what I did for the motor mount. I welded this here to hold the engine from this way, but I welded this here for the top and here for the bottom, and then I took some tubing from the four-wheeler to go around here to the frame on both sides. Then I cut out some triangle pieces to hold it. It's on pretty sturdy, So now I'm gonna put the engine in, show you how it looks with the engine in. So here's it with the engine on. See, this is just holding from right here so it doesn't fall down like that. You got the top mount and the bottom mount. So next I'm going to work on mounting the brake. You look right here, it's where we have the master cylinder bolted up. I welded this angle iron here to hold it up, and it goes down to this lever here. Then I welded this bar here, go up to this, took this off the front brake of the four-wheeler to go to this wire, and this does nothing, it's just there. And which, well, when you pull it, push this up, and I ran the wire along the side of the frame. And then the wire wasn't long enough, so I took this bolt, drilled a hole in the bolt, put the two wires on, pulled on this side, tightened it way down. That goes to this bolt, which I welded on this, which is threaded onto this, which goes over to this pedal here, which I welded this washer on, but the spring fell out of it, so I put this nut and bolt here to hold it in. And then when you push this pedal, it pulls that, which, as you could see, let me zoom in, when you hit the brake on this side, pushes up that bar. And let me zoom back out. So I'm gonna have Mikey hold it, and I'm going to hit the brake but also pull. So I have the brake pushed in and now I'm pulling. Brakes are off. Brakes are on. Off. So we now have brakes. So next thing is, we're going to figure out how to hook the throttle up. Right now I just have this handle. So I got the pedal mounted and the throttle hooked up. So the throttle comes out of this bolt here. It runs along the side here. Goes through this little hole here, right here. And then it goes into this beautiful bolt. And then I welded a nut onto the bolt to hold this spring. I drilled a hole right here. So this now pulls back, because before it would just go up and it wouldn't come back. So I put this spring here. So now our throttle cable works. Alright guys, so today I'm going to be working on the go-kart again with Mikey, and we're going to work on the exhaust today and hopefully some more. But so far I took this off of the front end of the four-wheeler. I'm thinking to have it, you know, kind of like so. So I'm going to work on that, and once it's done I'll show you guys. So I got the exhaust on here. I got it welded right here up to this ugly Y pipe here, then welded here, and here I have this straight bar, and then I notched out here, here, and here, so all 3 of these, well technically all 6, will be the exhaust. So right now I'm gonna work on the wiring. I got, you know, this was the original harness here. So there's the original harness. And I got this, it's a CDI box. I bought it off of Amazon for $8. So far this is the first purchase. So I'm gonna hook this up and cancel out all of this. But I was doing research and I found out that this has 2 wires, because I took off the original CDI clamp, put it on, wired it in. The green is ground, and then, you know, just match the collars, because that's what I had to do. I just have it taped on now. And this yellow and white is actually for a charging system. So I'm gonna take this off, and so I could have a charging system on here. So I'm gonna figure out how to wire this up into it too. So I'll get back to you once I get all this wiring nonsense out of the way. So here's what I got for the wiring. I got the CDI box over here, same with the coil, all runs down, and I have it all here. Got the battery mounted. I rigged up a key and a kill switch right here. So, and this, I rigged up this mount here to hold up the gas tank. So I'm gonna hand the phone over to Mikey and I'm gonna try to start it. So it runs. Just gotta tinker with this carb a bit, and hopefully I can get it running real good. Alright guys, so I got the go-kart running and tuned to the best that I can so far. So I'm gonna start it and give it a little test drive. And I got the speedometer app, so I'm gonna see how fast I get it. Just from there to here, I got 22. Guys that enjoyed this video. First test run on the Rat Rod go-kart. Next step is now to start putting the body together and, you know, getting that all squared away. It's raining right now, so that's why I had to put it up. The test run I got, I ended up getting 30 miles per hour, which isn't bad for a homemade go-kart that parts came out of the scrapyard. Well, I hope you guys like, subscribe, leave a comment. Hope you guys enjoyed cruising down the Lashman Road. Thanks again for watching the video. And I recently hit 100 subscribers, and I truly appreciate it for all that subscribed. If you guys have any ideas for a video, leave a comment below. Thanks again, and I hope you enjoyed cruising down the Lashman Road.